Okay, now are we back? Hello? Can you hear me? Somebody tell me. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. I don't hear anybody. Are you guys gone? Am I talking to myself? I may well be talking to myself. Yes, thank you. I am so sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, let me just to both of you. Thank you. Let me just repeat again. Yeah, we have audio. Very good. Thank you. Well, now Mary doesn't have audio, but Michelle does. Stephanie does. Mary does. It's low. Okay. Oh, oh my God. All right. Well, I will talk louder. How's that? Tell me in the box if it's too loud. Okay. Again, welcome. Oh, now you're here. Okay. Thank you, Mary. All right. Welcome back. I am a loser, by the way. Loser on this thing. I apologize. But anyway, welcome to Tuesday with Tiki Ted. I am Trader Al, and the missus is with the sweet girl to swim meet. I didn't feel too good. The heat's been not my friend, and actually, I've been out in the heat a lot lately. You may be wondering, well, hey, Mister, we'll do all these shows when you have a holiday. Oh, you got that right, MSR. Well, I had to miss the July 4th, and of course, I didn't even load the pictures, but I was working the air show, the KC Air Show, for 2 weeks straight. Hey now, J Mac, welcome from your cabana. Welcome. I was working the air show. Most of you look at my other social media, Trader Al social media elsewhere, and you'll see that I was working the air show and I had a great time, but I don't know, I'm getting old. I was exhausted. It was 2 weeks straight. Last week was 12 to 14 hours a day. Ugh. But anyway, that's all over. But I had to miss July 4th, of course, for all of you, and here at the Green Shebeen. And actually, I haven't been in the Green Shebeen in several days either. I know you're not going to believe that. Although I did go out to the North Kansas City Tiki Bar with the missus and our dear friends, and had way too much Saturday night. So I thought for a while when I didn't feel well, it was just cocktail flu. I don't think so, because I still didn't feel well today, and I think it's just severe allergies and sore throat and all that stuff. And I'm double back, so I don't assume it's not the COVID. But hey, there you are, Victoria. I'm so sorry about that. We obviously had, Trader Al difficulties here, as we call them. The heat is for reals. Yeah. I don't. I'm with you. I cannot even with the heat. I cannot even with the heat. And Stephanie's right out in the middle of it at the swim meet. The producer, the missus. Oh, it's so good to see you too, J Mac. Hi everybody. I mean, just stop for a minute and just say hi everybody. It's so good to see you. And I'm wearing a spiffy new cocktail shirt. This was a birthday present from a buddy of mine. Thank you, Brian. I don't think Brian's on, but I thought I would represent. And again, the new haircut. Yeah, somebody noticed. Yeah, I just cut in the summers. I like to just cut it down short on the sides and the back, and because I get really sweaty and hot. But anyway, the air show is great, and I recommend it next year, even if I'm not working it. I think people ought to check it out. It's a pretty great air show here in town. We had 25, 26 different acts. Hey, speaking of my friends, yeah, I went out with the other night at the Tiki Bar, and it was container bars, and there was a Tiki Bar in it, and had some good drinks, and we went other places, and it was a great time. But again, I think that I was definitely hungover the next day for that for a little while, but past couple of days, I don't know what the deal is. I think it's the allergies. So anyway, that's why I'm not at the swim meet, and that's please don't call me names. My daughter's fine with it. She wants me to stay healthy because we are. Oh, good, Michelle. I want to see a picture. We are, as a family, going to go take some travels soon. We're going to go. Well, I won't say exactly when, but soon-ish, we're going to go out of town, and I won't say where. We'll just let you know later. I guess we're trying to foil all those burglars. ADT says never tell people on a live stream or on social where you're going. It is a new me. Yes, it's true. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, Victoria, that's so kind of you. Well, I mean, I was just a small cog in a very large machine, but thank you. We worked really hard to promote the show, and I'm glad they enjoyed it. And I got to say, even though I got to see everything like 3 times rehearsal in the next 2 days, it was still grand. It really was good. But wear your earplugs. Okay. You know what? Now that I've got the show off the damn ground, and thank you for joining us again. I think it's about time. Because I was so stressed during the air show. By the way, it's like when I was a kid, though. The stress of being a kid, it get me to eat eat a whole pack of candy cigarettes. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Somebody's talking to me, but I can't. I think it's time we also do something else, something a little fun. I think it's time for a little drink porn. Let's look at some drink porn, shall we? I've had some, if you sent me in the last few weeks since the last time and I lost it, I'm sorry. It's just been a blur. Life's been traveling at Mach 2. Okay, all right, so here we go. This is a Canadian ginger Brian sent me. He said it doesn't look like much, but it's delicious. I believe it's a Canadian Club or Canadian Mist or some sort of Canadian whiskey, and he mixed it with some ginger ale. So ours, Popeye brand. Did I miss a step on what the thing is? The Popeye brand. Okay, I'm hopelessly lost on that one. All right, some more drink porn though. Recently, before the air show, before Father's Day, I went to the grand opening in Yukon, Oklahoma, of the Rear Window Bar of my very good friend Mike Halsey. Uncle Mike to you. I had a grand time with him and his family. You see, it's Rear Window, and when it's the Rear Window, he's a huge Cary Grant and Hitchcock fan, and of course Jimmy Stewart was in Rear Window. Oh, Canadian Mist is shite and not Canadian. Okay, well, I'm sure it was Canadian Club then. Oh man, he gets so freaking upset with me. I apologize. All right, so the Rear Window Bar, which is he named it after. Well, that's not it. He named it after the great film, the Hitchcock film. I'm trying to find it. Well, oh, it might be back there. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, your candy cigarettes were branded with Popeye. Okay, I'm back here. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, all right. See, that's me. I don't keep up well. All right. This was not at the Rear Window, but it's at a place called Barkeep Supply, which is about 4-seater. It's a Barkeep Supply stuff, but they have a bar and they make stuff. And he took me there, and I had a great time. We went there a couple of times. It was wonderful. That is called the Cutter, that drink. It's their take on a fog cutter, and it is addictive. Mike just had one tonight, and he sent it to me to share with you all. He may not be able to join us. He's got a lot of grandpa obligations, but I really enjoyed the Rear Window Bar. It's really incredible. He built it himself, but this is his back patio. Here's the bar, and there's seating for 4 here, and there's a pet conversation group, and thank you. I knew you weren't upset, but I just felt I don't like to make assumptions and irritate people, but no, the bar is grand, and I recommend everybody. If you're in Yukon, look up Uncle Mike and check out the Rear Window Bar. That's me and Mike there. Y'all look at the, there I am. I look like, oh my gosh, I'm drinking a cutter. That's not at the bar. That's the Barkeep. Oh, what a dork. All right. That's why I wear a hat and sunglasses. All right. So, and here's Mike at the end of the evening. He's going to kill me. This is him at the end of the night. I think he got those bar chairs from a closed El Chico. I'm not joking. It was something. Anyway, so that was the Rear Window Bar, and I got him up here on the top. There's a rail up there, and you can't see it, but I got him a case of martini glasses because he didn't have any, and along with some booze and stuff like that. So it was a good time. I invite everybody to share your drink pouring with us. That's his, Mary, that's his, it's just his, it's not a smoker, it's just his Weber grill, which is a Spirit too, I think. And I don't know if Brian actually drank Canadian Mist. I just made an assumption, by the way, Jason. Just saying. I think it was probably Club because he and I were club drinkers in college. Whatever I could swindle from my parents' liquor cabinet, which was usually Canadian Club. That's what Dad liked. There's a funny story with that, but I'll save it. So anyway, you know what? That was a good time there at the front of the rear window. So this used to be the front door backyard bar that I used to have before we moved, where we took an old front door of our old house and I made it into a bar. And it was somewhat clever. Why does he need to punch me? What is this? What is this aggression from J-Mac? What is this? This is not Canadian of you. All right. Okay. So, okay. I love my new camera. All right. So, no, seriously, take me seriously. Just look into my eyes. See, I'm totally serious about this. Totally serious. Okay. Okay. So it was a grand time, and share your drink porn with us. You know where to find me and how to get it to me. And that can also be your home bar. And I don't care if your home bar is a drink cart you wheel out. I don't care if your home bar is a little side of your cabinet in your apartment. I'd love to see where you practice your cocktail art. I really would. So you know how to find me. If you don't know how to find me, ask one of these folks who knows how to find me, but I think you all know how to find me. You feel me? Okay, good. What? I don't even know what the pictures thing is doing here, Michelle, but I'm getting nervous. All right, so how about anybody in the mood for a recipe? I'm just thinking maybe we do a recipe. Bet you didn't notice I didn't even pregame. I haven't had a drink since Saturday. I've just been swearing it off, trying to feel better. But let's see what we got here with our drink of the evening. I want to go back to an oldie, but a good. Yes, do not tell the missus. But back to the oldie, but a goodie that I had years ago. It was actually one of the first cocktails I ever heard of. I had a drama teacher in junior high school, who named Mrs. Duffield, who taught me. Or told me, not taught me. She didn't teach me about drinking or anything. She taught me about drama and acting. It's very good. But she once said that her favorite drink, I never forgot this, was that her favorite drink was a sloe gin fizz. Well, that's a variation. Sloe gin, SLOE. That's not what we're going to do tonight. She loved a sloe gin fizz, which, of course, you know, that's great. It's a nice, tasty drink. But there's just a regular classic gin fizz. So I thought tonight, why don't I make you all and myself, as my first drink back since that wild night on Saturday, a gin fizz? Is everybody in the mood for a gin fizz? Oh boy, here we go with the kid thing. All right, I'm going to move down here. I'm sorry, moving stuff around here on my deal here. My kingdom for a slightly larger laptop so I could see more on what I'm doing here. All right, so we're going to make a gin fizz. Here are your ingredients. All right, you're going to need 2 ounces. This is for 2, by the way. Just so you know, as usual, double it. But I am being like the great George Thorogood. I drink a load, but I'll probably just make enough for 2. I'll make myself a double. I mean, seriously, I haven't had anything since Saturday. I'm starting to lose weight, so I'm allowed. Okay. Oh my God, Michelle, really? This. You guys, why do I put up with you guys? Why do I do this show? Really? I'm just a figure of fun for all. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. You make fun of me all you want. All right, so let's see. Now, I will tell you, camera 2 is out. Without my producer here, I'm hopeless and helpless. Here, this is camera. Oh, scary kids. God, it's so scary. So we're going to stick to the new guy here, okay? We're just going to stay with him. He's just going to be here with him. He's watching me. He's got his eyes on me. If I'm moving, he's going to come with me. If I'm moving, I'm telling you, he's going to follow me wherever I go. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's not. You know what? I think he's on strike. Are you not going to move, buddy? All right. Just asking. All right. All right. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go over here. Now I'm going over here. Let's cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. I'd use the music, but YouTube would turn it off. All right. Let's get going with your drink. Okay. You're going to need yourself a Boston shaker or just a regular shaker, the easy one, easy to clean up. Here you go. Bump, bump. All right. You know what? And actually, I didn't feel horrible until later. I think I woke up still tipsy. Well, just ask Stephanie. All right, back to the show. So you're gonna need gin. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use. Oh, by the way, this was a gift from Mike when I went to see him. It's an hourglass jigger, 1 ounce, 2 ounces, 1 ounce, 2 ounces. Okay. So we're gonna need in your shaker. There's no ice in this shaker to get started. Okay. No ice. Okay. Don't put some ice in it first. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna need 4 tablespoons of gin. That's 2 ounces. So that's the topping. I am using just my basic Seagram's. It's as I've said, my Seagram's extra dry gin. It's cheap, but I like it. It's not bad stuff. So that goes in. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup or maple syrup. Okay, I don't have any clean, fresh simple syrup, but I do have maple from a pancake. So here we go. Okay, what do we got here? What's Mary speaking up here? Monty and I just remember from younger days drinking slow gin and barfing. I was in my high school. Yeah, see, that's kind of, I think everybody, when they hear slow gin, they think that. So this is not slow gin. Yeah, and barfing. I love it, Mary. Mary, you have some great stories. All right. Wait, we're gonna need, well, I jumped over that. We're gonna need a tablespoon of the, oh my goodness, where's my spoons? We're gonna need a tablespoon. Somebody's been in my drawers. That's what she said. All right, let me just a second. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so that's a quarter cup. I don't. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay. That's not it. You know what? I know what this is. So you're gonna need a tablespoon of simple syrup or maple syrup, and I'm gonna go with maple syrup. Remember, there's no ice in this. There's no ice in your shaker yet. Okay. Okay. Then you're gonna need 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just you guys, you know how to measure stuff, right? Put that in here. Okay. Now we're gonna need an egg white. And you know what? Normally, the missus, the producer of the show, she actually has the egg whites for, in a carton, but didn't have none today. So the incredible edible egg. Here we go. So you're going to not be able to watch me do this because, again, I don't have my camera, but just take my word for it. Okay, so what I'm doing here, what I want to do is just get the white, save the yolk, but not use it, and just get the white. Okay, now, I will just tell you. There, I've got the yolk in here, okay? So that's good. So I'm going to put that away. Maybe I'll eat it later. Who knows, like Rocky. Okay, so now I've got the egg white, okay? And I will put the egg white here in the shaker. Okay, now, this is what I told you. Hang on, let me wipe the handle. This is why I asked you not to add any ice when you start, because you're going to do what's known as a dry shake. And, I used to think a dry shake was a guy from Saudi Arabia who ran out of booze. Believe it or don't, I just made that up on the spot. Okay, so we're going to get that. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to just say, do that. We're going to do that dry shake. So I've got everything in here, right? A dry shake just means, you're not using any ice or water or anything like that. So here we go. Let me just show you. So a dry shake, you got to shake the ingredients without the ice first. This lets the protein in the egg begin to foam instead of being foam. Or foreign foam instead of being diluted by the ice. Then you add ice and you shake it again. So we're going to do 15 seconds. So all the ingredients are getting to know each other here in the shaker. Everybody's like, ooh, who are you? I don't know. Who are you? Oh, my. Okay, there. You've done that 15 seconds. I think that shaker leaked a little bit, honestly. Okay, then you're going to add ice to it. and shake it again. And by the way, I'm not looking at your comments, so if you're expecting me to respond to something, it'll be a little bit. Add some ice. I'm going to warn that. And you're going to shake it again about 30 seconds. Okay, and what we're going to do, this cools the drink and it strengthens the foam. Okay, so I'm going to go about 30 seconds here. Hang on a second, I got to move all my stuff around. That's, again, what was said. So while I'm doing that, so an atheist, a vegan, and a CrossFitter walk into a bar. I only know that because they told everyone within the first 3 minutes. A Roman walks into a bar, sticks 2 fingers up to the barman and says, 5 beers, please. Usual disclaimer, they can't all be gold, but you know, what am I going to do? All right, work clean, keep your mise en place. All right, so then you're going to take whatever glass you want. I went with the Simple Rocks glass, so I'm going to put this here. Now, I'm going to try and get this where you can see all this cool stuff here. Well, maybe not. What we're going to do, I'm going to pour it in, okay? You know it would help if I got rid of that on screen, wouldn't it? Now, looky here. Now, you look, that's a double, too. My goodness. Okay. Now, look at all that foam, right? It's very, very foamy, right? We're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. Oh, I think you thought we were, but we're not. Oh, no, we are not. So, just a moment here. I'm just trying to do it all with no misses. Tell you what. Okay, so what we do now, we have some soda water, club soda. I use this because it brings out my sibilant. Never mind. I went to speech therapy and drama class. That's how I did. One of the reasons I went to drama, besides the fact that I was kind of a ham, believe it or not, was I had a very sibilant S. I had a list. And so when I say this, I think about Mrs. Duffield helping me work on my disp. All right, so now what you're going to do, this is the fun part here. Look, now watch it. Then you add a little club soda to the top here. And now you probably are not getting the full effect, but it is like everybody's getting happy and excited and frothing around on this thing. And guess what it's doing? Can you hear it? It's fizzing. That's your fizz. That is your slow gin fizz. Now, I'm not done yet because I want to put that egg yolk. I'm kidding. I'm not putting the egg yolk in there. Everybody stop gagging. But I am going to do, I'm going to get a nice lemon, nice ripe lemon. And I'm going to make myself with my channel knife, if I can. This is a pretty ripe lemon. I'm going to have to work hard on this one. I want to get a little pretty garnish on it. Yeah, this is a seriously ripe lemon. Ugh, too ripe. But I want something pretty. It may not be as pretty as I want. Sometimes you get really good pick of lemons, and sometimes life hands you lemons and doesn't hand you a good lemon rind. You know what I'm saying? You guys with me on that? Do you smell what I'm cooking up here? You feel me? I thought that was you. All right, well, yeah, and this is what happens when you have this, you have a dreadful, when you have a dreadfully overripe lemon, you get your stir. That did not go on the floor. 5-second rule. You can kind of work it around. That's one reason they have these wonderful little turns here. You can work it around your bar spoon to try to give it a little heft, but I don't think it has it. So I'm tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pull it and drop it on the side here and pretend like it's really fancy. My garnish work's never been my strongest suit. In fact, I'm just going to let it rest on the. It's gone. Anyway, here's to you. Cheers, everyone, for a gin fizz. Well, I'll tell you what. It's all right. It's all right. You guys, it's all right. I'm going to tell you. Cheers. Oh, and cheers. It's all right. I'll tell you what. And by the way, the alcohol would cure or take care of any issues that are within the the egg white. Okay, I'll just tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Blah, it's a waste of gin. I think it could use simple syrup or more maple syrup. Um, well, yeah, and that's actually true, Jay. Back, I'm not into a lot of the sour drinks. It's to me, it's I don't like it. I don't. I'm not saying I don't like it total. I'm saying I don't like how I made it. I probably did something. I don't know. Hmm. Although it's nice to, yeah, it's very nice to have a drink again on a with a Rear Window cocktail napkin to wipe my face. So yeah, so that's your gin fizz. Boy, I made a little mess here too. Crazy. So he quit goofing around. Mrs. needs an umbrella drink by the pool. Ha 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 ha. At least I didn't. Hey, at least I didn't start banning people accidentally. That's the thing. So that's the drink. I don't know. You all tell me if you can make one or try one and you like it. That's fine. I just think it's rare for me to say I don't like a drink very much. I mean, I'll finish this. I'm too cheap. I'm a Scot. What do you want? I'm going to drink all this, but I don't know. There's something about it I don't care for. Yes, 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 J Mac. Yes, lots of remarks on that one. Great movie, great film, really great. I think it could have been. I think it could be an excellent stage play. I wonder if they've ever made it a stage play, but I don't know. Hitchcock's films are obviously very cinematic, but I found that one to be also lending itself to the stage. But that's just me. So anyway, I would say for me, I would add more. Yep, that's me. Captain. I am a Scot, just like somebody else on this call, right? I might add just a little more maple syrup to it, and that may be it too. It might be just the thing is the sour is not tremendously strong on it, and the sweet isn't either. To me, it's just a little bland, which is to me it's a crime. Be one way or the other. Just don't be, in the middle. So anyway, enough about that. Okay. All right, moving right along. That was the gin fizz. And actually, that just reminds me though that it is summer. It is hot outside. If you're not wearing your cool Tuesdays with Tiki Ted gear, you can still get it. There are links on the Green Shebeen Bar Facebook page, or you get a hold of me if you can't find it. But we have the T-shirts, which I have Mary and Monty's picture a while back with that, but I think it's been cleared out. But looking styling in that as you think about your slow gin fizz days. No wonder you barked. And there's T-shirts, of course. They're all available in Bonfire. If you can't find the link, it should be again on the Green Shebeen Facebook page, which I have not updated much lately. I try to update the Tiki Ted. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have one of those soon, Michelle. Right? I'll tell you what. I do update the Tiki Ted Instagram page quite often, but I need to put a link on there again to remind people. But most of you have already got your shirts, and thank you, God bless. I appreciate that. That just helps us buy booze for the show. Of course, the tumblers are coming in handy. The missus and I used ours. We had a little garden thing a while back, and we used those and kept the hot stuff hot and the cool stuff cool. So it was very good. Hey, by the way, just as I mentioned, this is my new book, The Podcast Option, Tips and Tricks to Make Podcasting Work for You. That's an ebook. And I just released on Audible the audiobook. I've got to find it, Ann. I think you sent it, yes, because oh, shit. Ann and Dave were theirs to Mexico. And Ann, I've got that. I'm sorry. I was mentioning earlier in the show, before the show crapped out, that I'm behind because I haven't been on in a while because of work. But I will dig that up because that's a great point. I want to get, Michelle's done one, and everybody. And of course, that design is by our own friend J Mac. So J Mac, thanks again for that wonderful design. But again, it's now an Audible podcast, the Audible book. You can get it on Amazon. So I just say that. I don't know, maybe people care, but there you go. All right, so the podcast option. All right, don't forget, aftertheharvestkc.org is the place that I strive to help, and I hope you can help too. If you aren't in Kansas City and you've got someplace else you want to help help the food insecure, just look up your local food bank. There's lots of ways you can help. It's not just money. There's gleaning. There's helping package stuff up. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. Of course, Victoria, who may or may not still be here, she works with After the Harvest. She's the one who got me on board there, and I've been to my first couple of meetings, and I'm really enjoying it, and looking forward to really kicking into the high gear after I get back from vacay and that kind of thing. So, and Victoria, if you're still on, I don't know if we're having a July meeting, but I may not make the August meeting either. I'm bothered about that because I don't want to be the board member who doesn't go to meetings, but I'll talk to you about that. But anyway, aftertheharvestkc.org. Check it out. Or your local food bank. Sadness is that the show's about over. Now, okay, this is where I talk about when's the next show. Okay, well, oh, there she is. Hey, good. Victoria's great. Sadness because you have the drinks done. Well, this drink's not. You may want this? Here. This is what happens when I don't pregame. If I pre-gamed, I would have just loved this. All right. Our next episode, I told you it'd be like a kind of holiday-centric schedule, and that's where we'll be. So I don't even know. Wait, was tomorrow Flag Day? Fly your flag. 15th is my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. I don't know what's going on in August. You know what? We'll figure something out. I'll be back. Actually, okay. If you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel where we are on this thing, no promises, but I may just dive in from a undisclosed vacation location for a quickie. I'm all about the quickie. So if you're a subscriber, just make sure you ding that bell so you'll know when we go live every time we do. So I might do that if I can. Sometimes I get on island time, so to speak, and want to reach out. So there's that. So, okay, we are. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Bye, Victoria. Talk to you soon. Adios. Well, Michelle's coming to KC in August, so we'll do a show with Michelle. That's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. All right. I'm going to have to, that's what's happening in August. Well, that's right, dear. That's exactly what's happening. All right, so, where are we? All right, well, I think that's covered it all. That'll make you, this will make you feel young. That's how old they are when they took that picture. Holy cats, I'm older than all of them. Sheesh. All right. Well, it's been fun catching up, and thanks for indulging me, and sorry for the technical difficulties and all that. And just remember the unofficial motto of the Green Shebeen Bar and Tuesdays with Tiki Ted. May you never go to hell, but always be on your way. Live life, have fun, go to air shows, and whatever it takes, don't get thrown into a volcano.